What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mastermind here with Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another live stream here on a Friday night. What y'all medicating on today? Just dying to know. Just finished up some Kush Mints by Curaleaf. More on that in a minute. So, got a couple updates for you. Got a brand new dispensary just opened in Dayton, Ohio called Green Relief. Got a review video coming out and an exclusive interview with the owner. So look for that to come out this weekend. We're doing our Kent Lunch and Learn this weekend. That's going to be happening at the Quonset Hut, located in Canton, Ohio. Just in case you didn't hear it, didn't get the email, we're not allowed to do recommendations at the site. So we have to do recommendations virtually. So, if you register with us, make sure you reach out to us so we can give you the new instructions on how to get your recommendation. And also, make sure you do a big favor, if you haven't already, like, subscribe button, and share the video. You got to share the video with everybody you know who uses cannabis. You got to share it with everybody you know who uses cannabis so that they know what's going on. Because there's so many people that are like, how come I didn't know about this channel before? So you gotta tell them, hey, go look up Ohio Cannabis Live on YouTube. That helps the search algorithm. Then you tell them to go visit my website, ohiocannabislive.com. Let's see here, what's the comments we got here? That's hilarious. I love that. They're probably banned because they are reasonable prices and they can't rip people off. That's hilarious. I love it. So yeah. Also going down in the ticker here, this is an updated graphic I just put together. I've got all the new dispensaries that just got their certificate operations here in Ohio going across the bottom of the screen. So if you're looking to see if your favorite dispensary got their certificate to operate, that's what's going on below there. Just so you don't know what that certificate of operation means. The certificate of operation is what the dispensary needs after they get a final inspection from the Board of Pharmacy to make sure that they meet all the standards and all the rules and regulations to be open. Once they get that inspection and they pass it, which most of them do right away, then that gives them a certificate of operations. They still can't open just yet. They usually open pretty quickly, but before they get a certificate of operations, they don't have any products. So they have to get their products. Once they get their products, then they can start opening. Some of these places will do media days. Some of these places will do soft openings. Some of these places will do grand openings. Hey, Mike, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for breaking the algorithm. Okay, Kevin B, how you like that slat wagon? I'm not sure I'm sold on it. I like it sometimes, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's just not always what I want. I'm trying to see why my comments ain't coming on. Here it is. They weren't turned on. Well, trying to figure out why they weren't coming up on the screen there. And checking on that right now. And we are streaming live on Facebook too. So I'm sorry, Facebook. Your comments wasn't turned on, but I'm about to get the comments and see what everybody's been saying. So I'll know. Okay, JR's on Facebook. We got Steven on Facebook. We got Calvin on here. Okay. What happened in Michigan with the speakers can't happen in the USA. Okay, I'm not sure I know what you're referring to just yet there, but I'll figure it out. All right, so I've got the comments up there. Just woke up from a nap. Okay. You like the GMO? Okay. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the Kush Mints. This one is coming in at 33%, and it had a Bolivar pack in it. Smelled great. Surprised me a little bit. Definitely was decent material. I've got some notes here about this situation. I mean, you say, how does this really matter in Ohio? Well, obviously, the Curaleaf company is a multi-state operator. And this little summary here, I just had the little AI type this up for me, so it's nothing special. But the Cannabis Regulatory Commission in New Jersey has denied Curaleaf, the state's largest player in the recreational cannabis industry, a renewal of licenses that allow it to grow and sell recreational marijuana in most of its Garden State locations. The decision, which comes a week before the first anniversary of recreational weed sales in the state, left observers stunned, and a representative of Curaleaf seeking help from the Attorney General and wondering aloud about legal action. Commission members cited Curaleaf's closure of one of its growing facilities, clash with unionization, and lack of transparency with the state as reasons for rejecting the license renewal. Curaleaf's approval for recreational sales lapses on April 21st at two of its three locations, Belmar and Edgewater Park, but its border town location remains unaffected by the vote. Cannabis advocates and potential licensees in the commission's meeting room were stunned by the outcome. So, there's no direct impact to Ohio's market yet, but we've heard things about Curaleaf before. And, me personally, I've tried nearly all the cultivators in this state. So I could say that I've tried a lot of Ohio medical cannabis. And my first experience with them was different than my experience with them now. I'm sure that was a few years ago. They've probably learned a lot over that time, how things are in Ohio versus how they may be in another state that they operate in. Also keeping in mind that this is a company that operates in the rec world as well. So they've got their hands in both markets. So it's important for us to pay attention to what's happening on a national scene with these big companies, because if they're getting ready to collapse or have a problem, that could be an indicator for something else in our market. Okay, yeah, I mean, blueberry cookies, every time I try blueberry cookies, it always ends up disappointing me. Oh yeah, Kush Mints we're talking about by Curaleaf, Lynette. So it's I don't know what it is. It just always lets me down. So you don't buy from this company. Hey, Roger Hunt. So yeah, I mean, I'm the type of person that, I'm looking for something that's going to make me feel better. Whether that's helping me with my pain, whether it's helping me with anxiety or stress or whatever. And that's how I look at these products when I buy them. So when I come on here to do a review or I do a video for you, there had to have been a reason. I can tell you there's a lot of products, cultivators that might be watching, processors that might be watching, that don't make it to my channel. And it's not because your product wasn't good enough. It was just that either one, I just haven't edited a video yet and you just have yet to see it. Number two, the product didn't work for me in a way that wowed me. I'm looking for products that I'll give you a good example. I tried a product from a new company, and you will see the video on this product soon. But I found out later that it was a company I already tried, but they just have flower now. And that company is AYR. And they come out with a strain. This strain was so good that after I tried it, and I'm not telling you the name for a reason, I tried it and my pain was gone within like seconds. Like I ran in the house, was like, what? I didn't even know. I couldn't even remember the name. I was so impressed. And it takes a lot for me to have that feeling where I got like, I got to put this in the vault. So, hey, Steve. Hey, better late than never, brother. Better late than never, my guy. I'm glad that you're here. So yeah, we're just talking about Curaleaf and their situation, and I think that we're going to talk a little bit more about multi-state operators when things come up for them, because I would love to know how you feel about a company that's operating in another state being literally shut out of their own market because of their business practices. I mean, is that? I don't know that I'm going to let that. If Curaleaf is growing good medicine that makes me feel better, it makes me feel like I got a reasonably good deal, I'm not going to just all of a sudden stop buying their product because of a problem they had in another state where it could just be pure government overreach and regulations. I don't know that for sure. I don't live in that market, so I can't make that call. But what I would say is that this company has had some controversial moments, and I think that they're definitely trying to improve. Um, and I'll give you one example. When I first tried their products, they were extremely dry and brittle. And now, with this new products that I've tried, they've again introduced the Bodiva pack. Some companies have done this and kept doing it, and other ones have done it for a while and stopped. But I think that trying this product, the moisture was better on it. It was a better product. The effect was close to what the label read. And, at the price that I paid for it, I feel like it was very reasonably priced. Tell us your secrets, LOL, looking for pain relief. Okay. All right. We'll take it on a whole nother subject, but that's another video. Like, I just do a whole video and talk to you about pain. And I think that'll be most helpful for a guy who's had so many surgeries in my throat, now my hand, my leg, my face. This is plastic facial reconstructive surgery. I probably have had more than 15 different procedures done to me in my lifetime. I've never broken any bones until now. Just to give you all a quick update about my hand, is still not fixed. Yeah, it looks a little wonky, doesn't it? I can't close my hand. I cannot use my ring finger, really. Move it a little bit. You say, it's just a broken finger, man. But then when they put the screws in there, that changed things for me. Especially when I looked at what they are. This looks like some screws from Home Depot or something. So what I'm leading up to is what you asked me about dealing with pain. I'm gonna talk about that in just a second, Dupree, about Mez County. And you said you need to cut back, Nebula Orion. Okay. And so that's something else that come to my mind as well, to be honest, is that as I tried all these different strains, I really had to start dialing in and stop buying the hype. Because when I started to buy into the hype, I started to lose money. I started to waste money. And I started to buy things that I had no business buying because I was buying the hype. So what I do now, everyone, is I buy things that I've heard do certain things. So if I hear somebody say that, I bought Kush Mints or Quala Mints, I don't care what the name is, it's not specific, but some strain, and it really helped them in a way, whether it was pain or anything else, I'm going to pay more attention to that than you telling me that it looks great, smells great, tastes great. Those are all general things to me. But if you tell me, hey, I hit this and I went to sleep, or I hit this and my pain was better, or I hit this and I was calm, that's the kind of information that I'm capturing and I'm listening to when I talk to you. Some of you, I talk to you all the time, and you give me information all the time. And I don't know if you realize what I do with the information, but I do have my way of processing that information mentally. Even though I have all these injuries and things, I'm still listening to what you're saying, and I'm paying attention to your pictures. Many of you send me pictures of things, and that helps me to make a decision. But then it also helps me to figure out what products should I tell you about before others. And sometimes I wanted to do a review and I just don't have the physical ability to get it all edited and get it all done. And I can show you on my phone at least 15 reviews in queue right now that I haven't done yet, that just needed to be edited and me just to do my thing. So I'm totally like working on one hand and a few fingers. And I just want to let you know about a couple different things. I told you about the Can't Lunch and Learn, so you already know about that. But also on 420, I will be in Cincinnati broadcasting live with my good friends from Hocking College and the Ohio Media School. Shout out to Hocking College and shout out to the Ohio Media School. And we will be doing interviews of different vendors at the event. And we hope that you either watch, tune in live, or come in person and support. We really appreciate that. Make sure that you get you some merch on the website. We do got a little 420 block party shirt on there. It's not nothing special because I really couldn't do what I wanted to do, but it's there. And I also just want to preview for you that we are going to cross 300,000 views. So that means another celebration is coming. I'm thinking June. I'm thinking July. You tell me what you think, what month's better, June or July. This is going to be bigger than the one from before. This is the one you're going to have to probably get a hotel room for, probably. We're going to be looking for sponsors. This is going to be huge. It'll be a milestone that we're reaching so many people and help people get this information. Man, 25 years, Steve? Wow, man. Hey, Cleveland Crows fan, how are you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. You doing okay? And that's a great question, perpetually, Bodine. That's a great question. So, I mean, I guess the first one, everybody could just probably answer this question for you. And it's sitting here on my desk because everybody knows it. Layer cake. I go back to layer cake every single time. No matter what, I gotta have my layer cake. Got to have it. Can't live without it. Lemon do-si-do. Gotta have it every now and then. Runts by Cure Ohio, not any other ones. Who else? Like just Pure Ohio gelato. Gotta have it every now and then. It's just gotta have it in my rotation. Those are like the main ones that I could just tell you without thinking hard. But some of the other notable ones, like if you need help sleeping, Northern Lights. Night night. Ice cream cake. Night night. You need to sleep. Ice cream cake. Motor Breath by Clutch. Really, really, really good. Midway strain for the daytime, but can't put you to sleep. I have my feelings about Orange 43. It goes back and forth. Some days I love it. Some days it's too much for me. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to be honest. This is the controversial one everybody likes to talk trash about. Garlic cookies. I got to have it every now and then. I can't do a lot of it. I can't afford it. I like it, but cost-wise, it just ain't affordable for me. But yeah, the block party is going to be on 420 in the Cincinnati Short Vine, working with my guy Pothead Genius, The Cupboard, Trap Natural, Short Vine, and all the other. The Cupboard, I got everybody on there. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. There's a few other vendors I didn't mention, but there's going to be all kinds of things here: giveaways, local art, rolling lessons, live glass blowing. You've got to come out and see what we got going on. We did it last year, and it was great. And see, there even says live local music by Bogarts. So I didn't read that at first. See, my glasses are broke, so don't beat me up because I didn't read everything on the flyer, Josh. But yeah, I have a hard time seeing things too right now. So that you might see me leaning in, leaning back, squinting and stuff because my glasses are broke. So, all I ask you to do right now is to share the video, help us break records. Last week's video did okay, but we need to do better. Like I said, I'm looking for live streams to go up. So what I'm going to do is stream more. I've just got to get my flow going. And then, we got so many things going on right now. I haven't got my flow yet. I'm trying to get some new software graphics going, so it's going to look a little bit better. I've learned some stuff. Wait till you see the new video that comes out with the new drone footage. It's going to be like, wow. I'm just giving you all kind of previews yet. It's going to blow your mind. Okay, so, for me, I think that what I really want to hear from you, and I look at our survey right now, the question originally was, you buy stuff from Curaleaf. Right now, 56% of you are saying no. And that's cool. I'm not surprised by that survey result at all. For me, for a while there, I wasn't buying it either. And it's just because, sometimes you have a product, you buy something from a company, and your first 2 or 3 experiences are terrible, and that sets a tone. And back to Meigs County, Meigs County, I believe there's words and rumors, but I don't go on words and rumors. But someone told me they sold Meigs County, but I haven't officially confirmed that. So I'm not saying they sold it, but I did hear some rumors that they did sell it, and things are changing there. Meigs County is another one that, if you have a favorite strain by Meigs County, I would like to know about it, because I need to do some Meigs County research. And let me get do I have any water in here? Let me see. I don't need water. Let's see, I got some cold cure ice cream cake rosin. The video just went limited on me. They just said, oh no, this guy, he did it again. So yeah. You said it wouldn't surprise you they sold it. Okay, really? Wedding mints. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Hey, Cat Claw, happy to see you here. Good to see you here. So, we've just been talking about the upcoming events and about Curaleaf being banned in New Jersey from the rec market. And, we're just here chopping up. I'm getting ready to load up this Puffco with some of this cold cure rosin. That's something else I'd like to talk about. Has anybody been noticing that there seems to be a shortage on rosin? Like, for some reason, like, I can't find this cold cure nowhere. Like, I really ain't even been buying. I've been buying a little bit of live resin, but I'm really looking for that cold cure, because it's tasty. It's tasty. It's terpy. Okay. Well, I mean, and like I said, there's so many cultivators, then they're coming out with all these little brands. It makes it hard for me to keep up sometimes. I like how I did that, right? They can't see. It's like that guy Wilson on Home Improvement. You can only see the top of his head. Some people, that might be like too far back. Some people might not know what I'm talking about. Used to be a show called Home Improvement, and the guy was always talking to the neighbor, and all you could see was, he used to go, "Hi, Tim," and all you could see was his eyes and his hat. Let's see. The batter, yeah, I'm seeing the batter go really, really cheap. Well, oh, you want to know why they were banned? I'll go over that real quick again. Basically, they closed one of their facilities, and they basically kind of clashed with the unionization people. So this is, some of these places have unionized their workers, and there's certain rules and guidelines that these companies have to abide by in order to be in compliance with certain labor practices. So, they looked at some different things they were doing as a company, and they felt like we're not renewing it. Not, I think that what the government there didn't consider is that you're hurting the economy there by closing out that company, and the tax revenue that was probably going to some of the community there, you might have just cut that out, and then you just might have made it harder for somebody to get their stuff. Even though it's rec, somebody still might have been getting it for their meds though. So now you cut them out of their favorite dispensary, and like somebody said early on in the conversation, somebody who was offering stuff that was actually kind of affordable, for real. But are they the cheapest right now? Nope. I've seen cheaper, and we know why. Because some things just ain't going right for some of these companies, and that's a whole nother video we'll have to talk about. As far as why these things aren't going right. But I think that the more important thing for us to do right now, before I go, is say, hey, what's for dinner? And are y'all ready for some rec? Y'all ready for some adult use? Because it's coming. So you better hurry up and get registered to vote now, because we're going to need some more signatures. I can tell you that right now already. And in order for your signature to count, you got to be registered to vote. So you need to go ahead and make sure your voter registration is up to date now. So when they start asking for signatures, you'll be ready to go. When it's time to vote in November, you'll be ready to go. No excuses right now why we ain't ready to go. I want to be ahead, so we're going to start organizing early. And also, we're going to do some more lunch and learns. And the way I'm going to do the lunch and learns going forward, so everybody hears me say this publicly and openly, is that we're going to do it where you'll get your recommendation first with the doctor virtually, and then we'll have the event in person where you'll come and see a presentation and get lunch for free. That is how I'm going to do it going forward. I am going to require help physically, carrying stuff, moving stuff. If you would like to help and come do presentations at some of the lunch and learns, if you want to host a lunch and learn in your community, if you want me to come to your community and set the whole thing up there, and you got a venue we can go to, and it's clean and nice, and got bathrooms and everything you need for a proper venue, let me know so we can come do a lunch and learn in your community. Because the idea is to help people learn more about the program and all these changes. I think there's a lot of confusion about the simplest of things. Like, people still think you have to be 21 to be in the program. People still telling me they got to worry about their CCWs. Ain't no more CCWs in Ohio. It's an open carry. So there's all these things that a lot of people don't know. They don't even know there's curbside. They don't know there's drive-throughs. They don't know there's online ordering. They don't know you can go. They don't know you can wait till the dispensary closes at night and then order at night while everybody's asleep. Did you know that? Because that's how I order my stuff. I don't order stuff while they're open. I wait till they close. You want to know why? Anxiety. The anxiety of ordering during the day, thinking, man, while I'm looking at it, somebody's going to buy it. It'll be gone. But at night, at 2 o'clock in the morning, who else is up looking at the menu? Are you a late night shopper like me too? I don't know. Oh man, we're having pizza oven tomorrow. And if you're watching this and you know about pizza oven, what I want to know about is the roasted chicken. I heard this roasted chicken is that thing. So I'm going to be having some pizza oven roasted chicken tomorrow. And I want to know if any of you else have had it. So in the comments, if you've had pizza oven, weigh in and let me know if it's good. I want to know. And it looks like our survey is at 55% saying no. They don't buy from Curaleaf. So it's pretty clear that no one's buying from. I mean, not really no one. I mean, 46, 44, 45% is still. That's not no one. Okay, that I bought some. You know, I got a good deal on it too. Okay, Lynette, you shop late. Godmother's Pizza, man. See, you gonna have to send me some pictures. And oh, Jimmy, while you're here, let me just tell you this, and I didn't know this, so now I know not to do this. Well, lesson learned. So I can't mail you that Cubex, Jimmy. So that means that I'm gonna have to hand it to you, buddy. So me and you gonna have to link up, Jimmy. How about that one? I got it here for you. I'm trying to think where it's at. Trust me, it's here. Matter of fact, hey Jimmy, I got a box right here. Stuff for you. So when I see you, I got you, bro. But I got some other stuff in this box, and I'm not showing everybody what's in this box. It is not cannabis, just so you know. But it is some stuff that you could only get from your boy. So yeah, I got you covered, Jimmy. I do be appreciating everybody's support. Yeah, well, no, there's a way to do it. Here's the problem is they're through these third-party transport carriers. I might as well just go hire an Uber and have Uber delivery. That would be astronomical from here to Cleveland. So I'll be heading up that way. I ain't gonna say before the year's over. I'm gonna say a lot sooner than that, because I think when I go to Akron, that'll be closer, right? Yeah, when I go to Akron, I'll be closer to Cleveland. How far is Akron from Cleveland? Because I am going to Akron in the near future. I was actually supposed to go to Akron on Monday, but then I had to change it. Yeah. Oh, and that's the other news, everyone, that you didn't know. There are some more dispensaries who are stacking discounts. That's a whole nother video. So yeah, I heard that some more dispensaries will be stacking. Yeah. We'll talk about that some more in another video. Again, did everybody tell me what they're having for dinner? I feel like I missed it. And then there's 15 people watching, but we only got 11 likes. So make sure you smash that like button. If you're watching this on another platform later, because I always post it everywhere, be sure to follow me on social media. Hit the follow, like, subscribe, tweet, whatever. Make sure so you don't miss anything that I say, because it could be worth $1 million. And we will be streaming live on 420. Hopefully some of you will be down there, because I'll have a big 10x10 tent there. Come down and visit the Ohio Cannabis Live tent. Pretty stoked. Come hang out with you, my guy Pothead Genius, and the rest of the fam down there on the Short Vine. Shout out to my fam on the Short Vine. And like I said, it's also gonna be Pothead's 10th anniversary and the Cupboard's 75th anniversary. So they're gonna turn up. We're gonna probably turn up. You already know how Mastermind does it. Y'all already know this. Gunn said he wouldn't allow the rec bill. I know they keep saying that. He keeps saying that, man. But I think that he gonna change his mind. And see, the thing is, if it's on the vote, on the ballot, we're talking about the will of the people. So, from my understanding, if we vote it in, he ain't gonna have much choice. If it's done through the legislator, then no, they can stall it, they cannot sign it. That's why we're not even gonna waste our time. That deadline's approaching. They have until sometime in May. I don't have the date exactly, but their time's running out for the legislator to actually legalize it. They're not gonna do it. Okay, I can just give you the preview. We could jump right to the end. Unless they do some magic at the end, they're watching this video and laughing somehow, and then they're gonna do it. They're not going to do it. So that means it's up to us to put it on the ballot. It's up to us to make sure that we get all the people that need to vote for it down there at the polls in November of this year to legalize cannabis in Ohio. Got to do it. We got to do it. No excuses this time. They're not going to trick us like it did before. We got to. Yeah, that would be an amazing development if they said, breaking news, on 420, Ohio decides to go ahead and legalize rec. The world goes wild. The parties that will be going on that day. That when it does happen, we are going to have Ohio Cannabis Live probably have one of the biggest parties ever, man. Like, that's going to be, yeah. So, it's going to be really amazing. He said that bill was trash. I said no to it. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's still people out here that don't want it. I've heard them testify, and rather shocked at some of the things they've said. So yeah, there are people that have strong opposition to rec and even medical. They said they didn't even want to expand qualifying conditions. What? What do you mean? You don't want to give people more opportunity? You don't want to give the doctor more ability to help people get in the program? What? So yeah, it's just, it's hard, man. It's hard to watch sometimes what people say. Oh yeah, well the 2016 bill had a lot of issues, but anything that comes out of Ohio's got a lot of issues. We're the state of a lot of issues. You know what I mean? We're the state of a lot of issues. But again, I thank all of y'all for being here today. I'm going to look. I'm trying to think. Did I tell y'all what's that? I think she's making like all gratin potatoes and I think a hamburger, something like that. Sounds good, right? So I think that's what I'm having for dinner. Well, we went down a little bit. Now we're at 52%. So a couple of y'all was holding back and y'all sneaking and y'all buying the Curaleaf and didn't want to tell nobody. All right, everyone. That's all I've got for you today. I will see you soon. Make sure you keep an eye out for my video of the new dispensary opening. And by the way, message to Backwoods, Nectar, Super Good, and this other one, Bear River, and there's so many of them, right? I'm coming to see you. That's what I wanted to say. If you just so happen to be watching this stream, I'm coming to see you. All right, I'll see y'all.